Hey there, everybody. Brian Miller, Small Town Movie Watcher, and I recently got done watching the movie I Saw the Light, rated PG 13. And it stars Tom Hiddleston and Elizabeth Olsen. This movie is a music biography of Hank Williams. Not Hank Williams Jr., but Hank Williams Sr. He's a country western artist from the 1950s and 60s from Mississippi. It chronicles his rise to fame and his struggles with trying to cope with fame, even though they don't come right out and say it, and basically what happens while he's being famous. Be honest with you, I tried 3 times to watch this movie, um, and usually I am a sucker for biographies, history, music, sports, um, cooking, those things. I am usually a sucker for those, um, but I'm a sucker for those here in the happy confines of my house, and so I can rent it at Redbox or from Google Play or go to um, Family Video and watch it there. Usually, I don't head out to the movie theaters for these movies. Um, I don't know why. I just kind of realized it now that um, I like my movie theater watching to be action and adventure, maybe some horror, uh, family films, and then I like from the comforts of my couch from my house on my big screen being the TV in my house. Um, I like those movies to be biography, history, music, sports, and cooking. I don't know why, but I do. So, what was good about this movie? I thought that this movie did well scenery wise. I thought that um, Tom Hiddleston, aka Loki, from the Avengers and Thor, the Marvel Universe, he did an excellent job on his acting. I think that um, the other players in this movie, the co stars, the other actors did a fine job. Um, so the one downside I think of it was I didn't. I like Elizabeth Olsen in some of the movies that she's in, and I liked her as a Scarlet Witch in the Avengers movies and Captain America, but I just can't get behind her in her acting here in this movie. Um, I'm not sure why, but I just can't. Um, but other good things, the actor David, oh, I can't think of his name. Anyway, he's on Ten Things I Hate About You, and this is not, and he plays a newspaper uh, reporter in this. But again, not again, but this is like his third or fourth movie that he's in that is music based sometime or some way around the music genre that he's playing someone connected through it musically. And every time that I see him, I can only think of 10 Things I Hate About You and Joey in 10 Things I Hate About You draws a penis on his face in the cafeteria, and he walks away and he goes, I got a penis on my face, don't I? uh, he doesn't say penis though. But anytime I see him, that's the line I think of all the time from 10 Things I Hate About You. Anyway, so like I said, I tried 3 times to get through this movie and it just wasn't happening. Um, I eventually did get all the way through, but I just couldn't watch it from beginning to end the whole thing. I had high expectations for it to be kind of like the Johnny Cash biographical movie, Walk the Line with Joaquin Phoenix, but because they kind of took the same path, the same plane, um, different eras, but they kind of walked the same line. What? Oh. Um, but I just couldn't bring myself to make it through the whole thing in one sitting, or even stay awake the whole time. I kept falling asleep. Um, so, what it's worth, I got it at Redbox for $1.50. If you're a big country western fan, you'll love it. I am not a country western fan. That's the one thing that's weird about me. I loathe country western, but I don't mind it in the movies. Uh, Not the singing. I can get over them singing. I don't need it, but to know the history behind it, that's a different story. So anyway, Brian Miller, Small Town Movie Watcher. I just got done watching recently. I Saw the Light, which is the Hank Williams biography movie starring Tom Hiddleston and Elizabeth Olsen, rated R, and I got it at Redbox. And I really think that you could pass on this movie. So with that, I will talk to you again soon. Thanks, everybody.